Hello everyone, it's Jenny from A Stamping Journey with you. I'm so excited. Finally today we can reveal the holiday catalogue. Today I'm going to walk through it, have a little look, show you my favorites. I've got some cards that I have ready for you, some of the products. So let's take a look. Great inspiration just on the front page with so many different products already used. But what I really love is how all the bundles are shown at the beginning. We have 3 pages just with the bundles. So in total there's 25 bundles, and once again great with the stamps and the punches or stamps and dies, so you save 10% with it. But I love how they're shown. So these are really great, and you can just go to the page that you want. Let's go through and show you my favorite. So firstly we've got the 12 tiding suite. If you notice, there's the 12 tiding designer series paper and the gift wrap. So the gift wrap is using 2 of the prints from it, but similar prints, but it's gift wrap, so it's a lot longer, which is a great idea. You can have matching card, matching gift wrap with your gifts at Christmas. Really lovely ribbon. So, and on the next page you have the suites shown. The next page will give you more detail of each of the products that are in that suite. So it's a really good way of showing it at the beginning. You can get an overview of everything that's in there. So this is really lovely. There's so many stars bundle, stitched stars dies, which are awesome. We're all loving the stitched at the moment. It's hard to tell in the catalogue. The dotted lines will show you where the stitching is. I've got a card here. I was in a swap, so I have lots of great samples. I hope you can see it with the reflection from the lights, but you actually get the stitching on it, which is amazing, and I really love this swirl. So that's really great. So I think that, I know we've had stars, but having the stitching and having those swirls is really great. So the wrapped in plaid suite, I have been using this a lot lately. The plaid paper, we'll just skip over. The plaid paper actually has some gold streaks through it. So you can see that in these cards here I've been using. Has the little gold streaks in it, which makes it just that little bit fancy. And this one has the gold through it as well. We'll look at those cards a bit more in a moment. You have the tree punch. So this one's more the line tree punch than the straight one we had a few years ago, and I love the font in it. So this is my favourite bundle in the set. It's the Christmas Itty Bitty Christmas. You've got these great sentiments, using lots of them, and this is what I used on this one. You're getting a lot of sneak peeks of a lot of different products, but I really love these sentiments, and you have the layers on it as well. So I've used that on this one. We've got the little snowflake, and I actually have embossed one of the dies in this. Rather than die cutting it out, I've embossed it, and I'll show you about that in a post when I post this card. This is also one of the dies in it, the little leaf ones, a bit like the penguin under the mistletoe. But that's really nice, great elements to add on your cards. So that's my favourite bundle out of it. Then we go through it. We've got snowmen. We don't have any snow usually at Christmas time in Australia, but they are cute if you wanted to add them to your card. I do have a couple of snow cards from snowman cards, but aren't they cute? Great, just a simple little colouring too. You don't need much to the card. All right, rolling along. This will show it. This is my favourite stamp set. How cool are these penguins? I just love them. I've been creating a lot, so I've already given you a couple of sneaks with them. Love these cute guys. So you can, this is a distinctive stamp, so you get the really nice stamping of it. Really lovely images, and you can just stamp and cut the scarf and the beanie out. And you also got Santa's hat rather, and you've got the little bow tie as well. Really cute little stamps. I've been creating so many with them. lots of multiple ones. Don't stress about the cards. I'll show you more of those on my blog in the coming days and weeks in more detail, but I just thought I'd give you some sneaks now. Love the penguins, and I think it's something really different. The elves are really cute. I've seen a few of those little elves around, and they're really cute to colour in. Right, we've got the Night Before Christmas suite, and with these you've got some nice dies. If you have a look, you've got the little Santa sleigh, which is shown here, the Santa when you colour him in, and you've got 'Tis the Season and Jolly in the die cuts as well. So really cute ones with the Santa. You've got a moose punch. I want to point out that we love our stitching just like the stars. These are stitched brightly dies, and they create a border or effect. So you can see that on these with like a snowflake. This one's the leaf. So these are great little addition on your cards too. This one you don't need much, just die cut a couple of these out on your card. Add some stars they've put on here, but you could put anything. But they're really lovely. This is my favourite suite, brightly gleaming suite. The gorgeous, gorgeous paper, which you can see a bit more. The hammered metal embossing folder. I have that here. A bit like a lizard skin or something, I don't know. But it's a really quite cool effect. Looks great in the copper, and I can show you that on one of my cards I have here, which has got buried. Let's have a look. It was here just a minute ago. Oh, here we are. Sorry, it's got buried. So if you can see that, this is a card we're making this weekend in class, and it has the hammer metal with the copper on it. And I've used the brightly gleaming, the stamp sets, and we'll just have another look at this, the closer look at the stamps. You've got the holly and berries. There's 3 different ornaments. These are using the punches. So no die cutting with this one. Got the great punches, which is going to be great. Very handy for new beginners or someone who doesn't have a die cut machine. Or someone, when you're doing lots of cards too, just quickly punch them out. So I've got lots of those. Been using this suite a lot too, the gorgeous paper. If you'd see, have a look at that paper too, you might see the shiny coppery sparkle on it. It's really lovely. So this stamp set too actually has, you can punch that out with these, the punches as well, which is really good. Right, skipping along. Oh, if we go back to the ribbon on this one, it's got the Merry Christmas, really nice. I've got that on a tag here, but it looks, you can tie up around your cards or your parcels, and it's got the copper Merry Christmas on it, which is nice. You know, all the ribbons, a lot of the ribbons and the papers, I'm doing a ribbon and paper share again, so they've been really popular. So it's a great way of getting a sample of all the ribbon, sample of the paper. So look out for that on my blog or on my Facebook page, or you can message me directly about that. We've got the cups, a cup of Christmas that you can cup out. Now these stamps are really interesting. They're double-sided, so reversible, so you can stamp it on one side of the plane and then add the pattern. It's really quite fancy, a different way of doing it. You have the kits. Now we have the Countdown Project kit. They have little boxes, just a bit like your advent calendars. You can put a little treat. It's the size just of a little Ferrero Rocher chocolate or something small like that. Or you might have little other treats in there. A lot of people have been also suggesting using them for stationery, to put your paper clips or some little bits in. Hair ties for a young girl. Use it for a countdown to a birthday party. Lots of great ideas, so keep that in mind. It's not just for Christmas. This is absolutely beautiful. I haven't got any close-ups of this paper. I'll show you in the catalogue. Beautiful frosted frames die. So this is on this card here. We have the delicate die cut into the frame, and just beautiful. You have a couple of little frames on that. You can layer them. The stitched frame, I love that stitching again. So this is the paper. So one side of it is photographic and the other side is hand drawn with silver foil through it. So this one's one of the silver foil with the snowflakes. Very delicate, beautiful on that. So another lovely suite of products there. Feels like frost. We have snow globes, which is quite fun. So I might be doing a class with this, with the snow globes. Fill them with glitter, or you can use, don't just think of them for the Christmas. I've seen a lot of great cards with them, using other stamp sets, adding sand in it for a beachy one, adding some other sparkles to it. We've got the snowflake sequins to add in these ones. Alright, if you have loved Waterfront in the annual catalogue, you're going to love this Snowfront. It's a great addition to it. So you have the little hearts, you've got some bare trees and other trees, the hills. Really comes together, and you can combine them, use them together in the set. A great addition for that. $38, that's not bad for it. So we have the Come Together suite. We're going into more the Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here in Australia. But there's some lovely products, like this paper is really lovely. I love the colours in it. You've got both sides, which you can use. You've got the checkered pattern there, some other bright patterns. So they'll still be quite useful for us even here in Australia. Now, Beauty and Joy, lovely set. And we tend to ignore this section of the catalogue because we feel that it's not relevant. But it's really lovely, and you could use that for a few different occasions. I've got some cards here using that set that I've got in the swaps. So really lovely, because you've got the flowers that you can add onto the tree, build them up, layer them together. It's a distinctive stamp again. And you've got the beautiful blue, balmy blue bow, silver sparkly bow ribbon on it. That I like how the leaves are stamped on the background. Then this one is another one, more Christmassy colours. They've got the stitched rectangle layered up. That's a really lovely one. So it's a nice set. So look out for that one in the catalogue. Now, Halloween, we tend not to focus too much on Halloween, but I'm just suggesting don't ignore it, because these are some little gems here. The stylish scroll embossing folder. I haven't got anything showing that at the moment, but really nice swirly finishes. These ornate frames dies, I love them. Doesn't have to be for Halloween. Let's open them up. You've got lots of different shape dies. Lay them together, great for sentiments. But I'll show you what I've done just so you can see it clearly. I've cut them out, and I'll be posting this on my blog, so you'll get a little bit more idea of what they look like. But they're really swirly, flourishy frames, and you can layer them up together. So they're really nice to put together, and I showed you this card before, how I've layered them together. So I've got the frame for the block for the sentiment, and then this flourish in the gold. So Christmas, but how beautiful would that be for any occasion? Really nice. And I've used one of the other sentiments in this one as well. So don't ignore these frames, they're great. So they're $59 for the frames. For that lovely black ribbon as well. So this is a really good one, from our house to yours too. Can be for any occasion. And you've got great, the Australian English version with the US spelling of it too. So can be used for any occasion. There's some other really nice tag dies down here too. So there's some more stitching, more frames. They do go around these, so this gives you an idea of the size and the shape of them. But some nice stitching effect. They're only $28 for those tags, which is a really good one too. So look out for these. Don't ignore this section, people. And holiday rhinestone jewels. So these are some coloured rhinestones. They're in cherry cobbler, Coastal Cabana Night of Navy Pumpkin Pie Shaded Spruce. So you could use those for Christmas, use those in a lot of other occasions too. So they're only $10.50. So really worth checking those out too. And we move along. We've got the new hostess sets coming out this year, which is great. Look at all those images you can build up, put together. Cute, cool little trucks. Got the trailer. And those sentiments are gorgeous as well. Can you see those? But what I wanted to point out is this set, Nature's Beauty. So this is a special set in this catalogue. It's $37. It's got some lovely trees. You can layer them together and the other animals. But $4.25 of this goes to mental health organisations. So in each region that you're in, so this will go to mental health in Australia, which I think is a really great thing. And for someone personally who has family and people around with mental health issues, I think there's really lacking resources there. So grab this set if nothing else. It's only $37 and I think you'll find this really lovely to build up. So I hope you've liked them. I'd love to hear what your favourites are from this catalogue. So drop a comment. I think we have to have a giveaway too. So there'll be a prize send out. So drop a comment. Tell me your favourites. If you haven't got a catalogue yet, drop a comment and I will send one out in the post very soon, or you can pick one up. They can be available online and I'll put that in a comment as well where you can view it online. So I hope you've loved looking at this walkthrough of the catalogue. Enjoy shopping, enjoy creating, and before you know it, Christmas is going to be here, so we can't leave it to get our products. So have fun and thanks for stopping by with me.